Hey guys, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I want to bring you a review of Unfinished Business on Blu-ray. I did an unboxing of this too if you guys want to check that out. I'll leave an annotation. This movie is rated R, 91-minute runtime, and it stars Vince Vaughn, Tom Wilkinson, and Dave Franco. So, I heard about this movie and I was like, Vince Vaughn, and then I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, that looks kind of funny, you know, and it was only $15 on day one, so I was like, you know what, I'll just check it out. So Vince Vaughn works for this company that sells like metal shavings. It's like from like metal building projects and then the leftovers, kind of like, and I think they kind of recycle it or something, and some company buys it from them. And so he like comes into the office and he's like arguing with his boss and saying how much he hates it there and how they're gonna dock him pay 5% or something, even though like he's such a good worker. So he decides to start his own company. They happened to let Tom Wilkinson go that day because he was too old, and Dave Franco had interviewed that day and he didn't get the job, so they end up making a business together doing the exact same thing. So it's like a year later and they're about to finally complete a deal. They got to go to I can't remember where they went now. They gotta go fly somewhere it was Portland, Maine, and they live in St. Louis. So they had to go to Portland, Maine, and just kind of finalize this deal. Well, come to find out, they're really gonna do the deal with his previous employer, and he's just kind of there to make it look like they're actually negotiating when really he's gonna give it to the other people already anyways. So then I didn't necessarily understand this part, but then he had to go to Germany, like, to try to convince them. And they make this out like they say like encounters all kinds of crazy obstacles, including Oktoberfest bar brawls, which there wasn't, hotel foul-ups, which there wasn't, foreign GPS directions, which there wasn't. Dave Franco just got a GPS that was in German, so it wasn't the directions were bad, it was just in German. And Global Fetish Festival. That was the only thing they really even had in there at all, was the Global Fetish Festival. Everything else, it was just like, oh, you can't get a hotel room because there's all these events going on at once. A marathon, Oktoberfest, the Fetish Festival, and the G8 conference. So yeah, they don't necessarily get normal hotel rooms, but it's not really mix-ups or anything, and at no point was Oktoberfest ever involved, you know, and so I don't know, it's kind of deceiving right there. So the trailer shows all the funny things in this movie. Biggest problem is, hour-and-a-half movie, it's an hour before anything even outrageous or funny happens. You know, and so Vince Vaughn the whole time is dealing with his son being bullied, and they tried so hard to like add in this like sympathetic element and where you would feel for his family and you feel for him. It all just falls off a cliff. It's so terrible. It's not funny. It's not interesting. You don't care about anybody, and like just almost nothing funny even happens. Like you think there's gonna be all these wild and crazy parties. I thought this movie was about, they were trying to attract a foreign investor, and so they had to go out on these crazy parties with them and do all this crazy stuff to get on their good side. But it's not at all any of that. Like, they go to like one party just looking for a guy. I don't even know. Okay, so I just really cannot recommend this movie. I think my first instinct was correct. I hate to second guess myself, but I thought this one could be funny. It just wasn't. And Vince Vaughn came out saying that the internship was not funny because they wouldn't let him make it rated R. But I mean, this is rated R, and it's terrible. So for scoring this, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. I hope I stopped you guys from watching this if you had any thoughts of watching it. If you guys disagree with me and you love this movie or whatever, I'd love to just hear your opinion. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys next time. If you're interested, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook, follow on Twitter, and follow on Instagram.